Welcome, everyone. This is MD, aka the Crypto Prophets. Today is Monday, the 30th of June, 2025. We have come to the end of this month, and as far as Feed the World initiative is concerned, we are also growing steadily. Today, we are going to look into the charts. I'll be telling you about some of the updates that we have, and I'll also be showing you how you can consistently make earn more coin without necessarily using your capital, without touching your capital. I'll show you how you can consistently earn coins without necessarily using your original capital. For those of you who love, some of you love trading, but the problem is that you don't know how to trade. I'm seeing a lot of people trying to trade, but I'm seeing them making losses. Like you enter a trade and then you buy a coin and then you want to resell and rebuy back, and then you're just making some few money. So there's a way you can do this without necessarily losing money. All right. There's a way to do that without necessarily losing money. So um yeah, I'm calling on everyone to stay muted, because today we're showing you how you can do that. By the way, guys, for other news, I want you to understand that we have successfully deposited our documents with the government of Cameroon to declare all what we are doing. First of all, we have been operating under my company and under my former organization because I have a registered non-governmental organization, and which I have the right to share food, give out gifts, carry out humanitarian works. I have the right to operate like that in my country, and I have a registered company as well, which I also have the right to carry out social activities. But I wanted to separate that, and so far so good. We have deposited our documents and declare everything that we are doing as far as Feed the World initiative is concerned. And we are looking forward to do this globally. We're going to do this all over the world. We have our partners from the US. They will definitely help us to be registered fully in the US. And we also have other partners in Europe, in countries like Malta, Finland, and Italy. We will definitely be there in the month of August to fully implant ourselves so that we carry out a solid organization globally, And other part of the African continent and Asia as well, we shall be doing that as well. All right. So we really want to implant ourselves so that we can operate fully with authority, and we can operate without necessarily having the fear of anything. So we are an international organization and we are going to follow international standards. We're going to follow international law in order to establish ourselves in all the countries of the world. So stay very, very tuned to whatever we are doing because we understand this. It is only the part of cryptocurrency which is still a problem because many countries all over the world right now do not or have not approved cryptocurrency as a legal tender. Without that, you should also understand that even if they have not approved and they have not banned, then you have the right to use it until if it is banned. But if it's not banned, sometimes they issue warnings for people carrying out cryptocurrencies activities. That's what most countries always do. They issue warnings to people who are carrying out cryptocurrency activities. Sometimes that happens, right? But if you look at my country, for example, Cameroon, where I am right now, they have issued warnings like once in a while, but it's not really something to be afraid of if you're not doing anything illegal, if you're not collecting money from people and promising them heaven and earth, for example, doing investment programs where you promise people that give your money here, you make two, they'll be paying you 2% or 3% daily. When you start doing that, that is wrong. You are carrying out an investment opportunity, which is wrong. And it's true that the government has not voted in the parliament whether cryptocurrency is a legal tender or not for many African countries. So far, so good. You have the right to use cryptocurrency as far as you're not doing anything bad. If you're not doing anything illegal, then you have the right to use it. Okay. Just so you know, all right, just so you know. But when you start doing Ponzi schemes, programs that are promising you 2% daily, 3% daily, 10% daily, all those kind of investment thing, like trying to collect from Peter and pay Paul. When you start doing all those kind of things, it's no more cryptocurrency. You are carrying out an investment program, which you need some license. You need a lot of license in order to operate that, and many people don't understand. That's why they always end up having problems with the government. Okay, so guys, I hope that is being clear. That being said, all right, that being said, let's look into some more serious things. Um, let's go into, I want us to look into the charts and see the opportunities that we have. Basically, today I want to train you, I want to teach you how you can increase your coin without losing money because some people are trying to trade, but they don't know how to trade. I can make 10, 10, 10, 10 FW coin every day, 50, 20, 30 every day, just depends, or every 2 days or every 3 days, I can make like 100K FW coin. FW coin, you can find a way to trade it and every day and make a lot of money, but you need to know exactly how to do it because I see people trading. You don't know how to trade. That's why it's important just to hold. It's important just to buy and you hold, when the time will come, you'll be able to sell and make a lot of money for yourself. By the time we start doing the app is out, we start doing conferences all over the world. This is going to bring a lot of money, a lot of utility, a lot of liquidity in the system, and merchants will be flooding the system. You'll be able to make a lot of money, all right? You'll be able to make a lot of money with us because we are going to have lot and lot of income opportunity. Okay, so keep coming to this meeting daily. We intend to do this meeting daily until our app is out. We keep training you exactly what you need to do and how you can make more money from us. Okay. So guys, first of all, one thing you should know is that if you are actually using the Deck Screener, you can download the Deck Screener app. Okay, you can download the Deck Screener app. And yeah, our coin, people don't understand trading. That's why they keep misbehaving. And that's why our coin is not growing fast because people are trying to trade it. They are just disturbing the charts. They are just disturbing the chart and they don't understand what they need to do. But I'll be teaching you gradually. Hopefully, you will understand what you need to do as we're moving forward, and then you can definitely make some money. First of all, if you are using the Deck Screener app, you can always scroll down here and vote. All right, you can always come down here and you vote, or you can click on this tool, any of those. All right, you can always click on it. Like if you click here like this, verification in progress. You wait for verification to be in progress. So you always vote. All right, you always vote so that more people can see what you are doing, or they can like what we are doing. All right, so you always try to vote. Okay. Now, today I want to show you how you can make more coin. Let's assume that you have $100, all right? And from this your $100, you can decide that each time you make 20%, you want to sell, all right? You can decide that each time you make 20%, you want to sell. First of all, when you open the chart, you put it price versus, you make it to put the price here like this. You put the price here, not market cap. Here is market cap. So you put the price instead here. When you put it in price form, the chart is in the form of price right now. So now the price now is 0.001557. All right, that's the price we have right now. 0.001557. Now you want to take this, you want to sell you want to sell your profits, all right? Because if you let's say you put in $100, you don't want to touch this $100, but you want to, each time you make maybe 20% profit, you want to resell just the profit and then buy back below, all right? Buy back when there's a short retracement. The truth is that if people would have understood exactly what we want to do or what we are doing, would have gone far. Like here was a very good breakout. There was a very nice breakout here, this graph here. But a lot of people did not understand. So all they needed was to do was just to allow this candle, which was following, this candle that was coming to keep going. And then we could have been here breaking that particular resistance. So, but people don't understand, if I was just like, oh wow, this is interesting. Look, we just needed to keep on going like this. This particular candle here, we need to just keep going like this because we're already breaking here. We're already breaking at this level. All right. So people did not understand that they didn't. But now what happens? The greedy ones are selling because they feel like, okay, maybe they bought somewhere down here, maybe they bought somewhere down here. So when they have it now here, they might feel like, okay, they'll make some nice money so they can sell some. But if you look critically from there, from here like this to here, they'll make just 10%. They'll make just 10%, which doesn't make sense. You make just 10%. So you want to make 10% you resell, doesn't really make sense, especially when you are selling $10, $50. Now let's assume that you have some money now, let's say $1,000 or $100, to be precise, and you want to sell every 25%. Every time we make 25% increase, you sell in order to increase your capital. So let's say you buy now, right? Let's say you buy now. What is the price now? What if you buy now, at what price will you make 25%? Let me show you. At what price will you make 25%? So if you buy now at this price, 0.001557, if you buy now, all right, you see where I'm going, 10%, 20% will be somewhere here. And now if I keep going, hold on 1 second. I need to reduce this like this. So let's see where the price will be 20%. See, look at this. So if I want to make 25%, now if I put in, let's say I put in $1,000 now. Now, I want to sell when I make 25%. What I do is that I'm going to sell by the 25% profit. I'm not going to sell up to $1,000. So what I do is that now I buy now. The price needs to be at 0.001935. That's where the price needs to be in order for you to make 25% of what you have put in. So if you put in $1,000, for example, you can decide now to remove $200, all right? And you can sell for $200. So when you sell for this $200, your $1,000 is still standing by, because the reason for this is because you can withdraw more, or you can sell more and then the price keep going up. If you sell more and the price keep going up, that is when there is a problem. So if you buy now, when the price goes, if you want to sell at 25%, then you need to have this price at 0.0019, all right, 192, all right, 192, okay, 0.001924. That's the time you'll be thinking of, okay, I just make 25%. So you see, a lot of people who are selling right now, they are not making anything. They're just disturbing the chart, not to going up. And sometimes I feel like these guys don't understand. I don't know what to do for them to understand, because I keep trying to train you how, even if you want to sell, how you can sell. We are not depriving you from selling, but we are training you how you can make more money even when you sell. It doesn't disturb the entire system. It doesn't disturb, because we would have gone far if and only if we understand what is supposed to be done. Because when you look at the chart here, all right, when you look at the chart at this point, let's say if you look at the chart here, a lot of people bought here, right? A lot of people bought here, and now you see when it came here, they made just 10%. They made just 10% of their profit. Small money, from here. And now, what is the essence of people selling here? Look at the way they are selling. I just feel like they want to disturb the chart. But at one point in time, you will realize that you are losing. Instead of when you sell, you're instead losing. You're not, because the charges, and then the price is very volatile, and then you realize that it'll be very difficult for you to catch up. So the best thing is just to hold. If you cannot wait to make a 20% profit or a 25% profit, then the best thing is just to hold it. If you don't know how to calculate it, because like I said, even if you buy now for $1,000, you want to make 25%, the price must go right up here to 0.001956. That's where you should even think of selling to make 25%. And even if you want to sell, you are not selling the 25%, right? You are not selling the 25%. You are selling, I mean, you're not selling the entire money. You're selling just the 25% that came in. All right. You are selling just the 25% that came in like a profit and allow it to dip. It might dip extra 10%. So by the time you move now from zero, all right, by the time you move now from 0.009, maybe you want to buy again after a dip of 10% because I'm not too sure there'll be a lot of dip happening so far. So let's say it dipped again 10% from where it was. Therefore, you want to rebuy now, all right? You want to rebuy now. A dip of 10% means that you should buy it at 0.0017. Now, if you have been listening to me most of the time, I've been telling you that you should sell at 0.002. Now, let's see if you sell at 0.002 or you take some small profit. I'm not saying you sell everything, right? Let's say you want to take some profit at 0.002. Let's see. From here to 0.002, that is 30%. All right, that is about 30%. 002 is 30%. You see that? 30%. From now to 0.002, you can sell, let's say you put in $100, you'll be on $130, and then you can now sell it. You can now sell $30. When you sell that, you leave the $100 running. Your original money should always stand by because the coin can keep going. You might sell and then you are expecting it to come down, but it keeps going instead, keep going up instead. So always hold your original capital. Now, if you sell at 0.002 from where it is now, you make exactly 30% of your money. If you put in $1,000 right now, you make $300. You make $300 when we hit 0.002, that price. So what is the essence? When you see people selling now, maybe they bought somewhere down here at 0.0013, or maybe I don't know, but they are not making a lot of money. They're just disturbing the chart. They just have to allow the chart to go and then sell at a particular set a target. You sell at that target because now you hurt everyone trying to sell. You see someone selling and then rebuy back. You sell and then you rebuy back again. You see that they don't even know. You just understand that this one, they don't just know what they are doing. They don't just know what they are doing. So let's say the price target a campaign that, okay, we want to take it to 0.002. From where it is now, you make 30%. Okay, now, if you hit 0.002, and they can say now, okay, if it dips 15%, you buy back. Always sell when it has dipped from 15 to 20%. I mean, always rebuy back when it dipped from 10, 15% from the moment you sold. So let's say you sold at 0.02. Then you're waiting for a slight dip. You should be looking for 10% dip or 15% dip, especially if there is no crazy people selling. So if you go for 10% dip or 15% dip, then you have to buy back at what price? You have to buy back at 0.0016. If you go to if we go to 0.02 and then you sell your 30% profit, you sell the profit, and then you want to rebuy back. All right, you want to rebuy back. From here, you can even calculate the number of coins that you're going to buy. From here, you can calculate it. It's very easy. So depending on your capital. So if it dips back now to 0.00169, okay, then you buy back because it has already dipped back 15%. People don't understand now that where this chart is standing on top of a support. So it's very difficult for this chart to just break unless we break a certain resistance here. I mean, unless we break this support at 0.0014, that's when it's dangerous. But we have created a very solid support. So if you are selling now, you don't make money. If you are selling and thinking that we are going to dip, how are we going to dip when we have a lot of support standing tall? Like, look, how can we dip? It's very difficult to dip again now. Look, how can you dip here? You cannot dip. That's why you see when it came here, it bounced back. It came here, it bounced back. Because we have a strong support below here. You understand? So look, there is this support here, which is also helping for us not to come right down because of this support that is here. So in order for us to really dip the way many people are thinking, it means that we have to break this support down here at 0.0014. We have to break that support. And when you look at it right now, it's not easy to break that support. It's going to take a lot of time to break that support, unless majority are just selling like crazy. That's why you see here, it has bounced back, it bounced back, it bounced back, it bounced back, it bounced back. You see. So if you so sometimes I ask myself, "Well, these guys, they don't understand charts. That's why you sell. Instead, instead, it's going to be a good opportunity if you really want to sell. Okay, if you really want to sell, a good opportunity to be at here at 0.0022. That is a good opportunity to sell. And what percentage would that be? From now up to 0.022 is going to give you 40%. Wow, it's going to give you 40%, guys. From now to 0.0, which is at this resistance here. Because what will happen is that once it come here, this resistance, people will sell here. Some people bought here, they're waiting. All right. So people will sell here. It will become a certain area where you sell as well and then buy the dip again. Look, from here, 0.0015 where we are right now to 0.0022, you make 46% of your money. You make 46% of your money. So if you sell the 40%, what happens now? If you sell the 40%, you now allow it to dip. It will now dip again like this. When it dip now and then it will start creating a new support somewhere here. It will create a new support somewhere here. So it can take 1 month, who cares? It can take 2 months. Even if you put your money in the bank, within 1 month, you don't have 40%. All right? If you put your money in the bank, I think within a year, you have like 2% or 1% within a year. So which one is better here? Even if we spend 2 weeks here, or 3 weeks, or 1 month, so what? Who cares? All you know is that you know the people who are involved in this thing, and then you are not going to lose money. We are working tirelessly for it to work. You have confidence in it, as compared to, okay, you put in the bank within a year, you have 10%. Oh my God, which bank can even give you 10%? Even 5%, which bank will give you? Tell me. I don't know which bank will give you 5% within a year. I don't know. 5% is too much. But if you put it here and within a year, even if you make just 50% of your money within a year, that is still marvelous. That is still fantabulous, which I know we are going to be more than that. It's going to be more than that. So I just want to train you, for those who really want to sell, that this is not how you sell. You sell the right way, because now you just disturb the chart from moving. We have had many opportunities to break here. We want to break here. That's just what is needed right now. We want to break here. This chart was coming to do it, but they will not allow it continue. It's rather unfortunate that many are not coming, because if you allow it to go here, you sell here. Look, you sell here, all right, here like this. If you sell here, good profits, beautiful profit, then it will retrace a little bit. People will sell, all right, people will sell, and then you buy back somewhere here and sell only the profit. Don't sell your capital. So if you have $100 and you make $130, that's 30%. You sell just the 30%, because you might expect that it will bounce back higher. What if we get listed at that time? What if something happened at that time? There might be an event, and then boom, you sold all. You'll be waiting for retracement. It might never happen. It's just like people that sold all here. Some people sold all here. They are waiting. It will take the special grace of God for us to bounce here. Some people want to buy here, but I don't know if it will ever happen, because we have a lot of support to break. So I don't know if it will ever happen. So if what you should be doing right now is to buy and sell up here. You sell at the top. You don't sell at the bottom. If you sell here when it's ranging, you don't know what you're doing. That's just the truth. Why not allow it to move forward here, and then you sell somewhere here, and then once you sell here, it will bounce back, and then you keep going, and then you buy. You buy now somewhere here. All right, you buy back somewhere here, and then allow it to keep going. And once we break this resistance, we'll make another new all-time high. And I'm telling you, it's going to happen. I don't know when, but it's going to happen. It's just that we don't want to push things. We don't want a lot of artificial pump and dump. We don't want to push things a lot. We don't want to do artificial pump and down. We could pump it, but how would that help you and I? Hey, okay, people be happy. Happy for how long? For 2 minutes, for one day, for 1 week, and then what next? Everybody dumps. What becomes your feeling after that? So we are going gradually, progressively. We are climbing the ladder progressively, creating our support, creating support and going, creating support and going, creating support and going. That way, even if a crazy person dumps, it's not affecting the chart.
Nah. Yes.
All right. Madam Shuri, I thought you were trying to ask a question. It's fine. Okay. So guys, we have created a lot of support that selling here is just a waste of your money. You will not make any profit. All right, you will not make any profit. So just say, let me teach you this today, this chart, so that you guys can understand. I'm a trader. I understand trading very well. And if we look at this, honestly, if you sell here, you don't make any profit. You don't make any profit. You're just wasting your time. Unless you bought somewhere down here, unless you bought down here, which many have sold already down here. All right. But now I see people who buy and then you make 2%, 3% of your money you sell back. What about the charges? What about the fees? Instead, just allow it to break all this resistance, make a new all-time high. Sell only the profits. You sell only the profit, you don't sell everything. So I said, let me make this very clear to you guys. And when you get up, don't forget to always vote here. This voting is very important for us. This launch and this fire. Don't vote the other one that is below here. This red flag, you don't have to vote this red flag. You vote only these two. You vote these two here, all right? So guys, let me teach you this because many of you want to sell, but you don't know how to sell. All right? So make profit before you sell. I have a lot of people that are saying, okay, I'm holding this for 2, 3 years. They say, as far as Mr. Bay, you're not selling, I'm not selling as well. If you hold this thing when you hit $1, do you know how much you'll be making? You are made. Guys, even if it would take 5 years to hit $1, we are made. All of us here, we are made. All right. If you have 100,000 coin and then you sell, it goes to $1, you sell just 20%. You are still made. You can start up a business and still have enough reserve funds. You can still start up a business and have enough reserve funds. And we are looking forward that all the people in the Millionaire Club, we are going to set up something that is going to be managed by an institution. It's not going to be managed by us. All we need to do is just to put money and we go and sleep. Because when you make money to a certain level, the next thing is to put money to work for you. That's what you need to do when you make money and reach a certain level. You now put that money to work for you and you pay people who are specialists in managing money to help you to grow your money. All you need to do is just to sit down and be resting and be traveling all over the world and enjoying life. Your money is working for you. So let's just hold it for 5 years and then change our lives for good. What do you think will happen when our app is out? What do you think will happen when we list on CoinW? What do you think will happen? We can decide to pay the $5,000 if because CoinW asks us $5,000, we refuse to pay because we are qualified to be listed for free. So I don't know why they were asking us $5,000. Their agent said if we want it to happen very fast, we should pay 5,000. Why? Why should we pay 5,000 when people are hungry in the streets? Why should we pay 5,000 when there are communities without water? We don't care. There will be a time when they will beg us to register because we are building our tools. The app is going to come. And when the app is here, when the app comes, a lot of people are going to they're going to be holding our coin, and every platform will be begging us to be listed on their platform. They'll be begging us because we are going to hold a lot of value. All right, we're going to hold a lot of value. So if you are buying now with the intention of selling, after 2 minutes you sell, you're just disturbing us. But at one point in time, the number of holders will be so many that those who are selling will just realize that they are wasting their money. Nobody will tell you. They will realize by themselves. Nobody will tell them. Because the number of holders, we have just 700 holders. All right. A lot of people are trading, right? But those who are holding are 700 and something, 740. But a time will come when if the traders will realize that they are very small. So they'll have no choice than to hold. Imagine when we put the lending platform. The lending platform will enable people to be able to lend money and convert it to you lend this money and then you convert if let's say you want some cash or USDT, you come to the lending platform, you give out your FW coin as a as a means of guarantee, and then they give you some USDT, and then once you finish, you have a certain time to pay, and then once you are done, you come and give back the USDT and collect back your FW coin. Imagine when all these platforms will be put together. Imagine when we get registered in the US. Imagine when we get registered in Europe. Imagine when we get registered all over the world. Imagine when we get registered in Asia. Imagine when all the investors will find value in what we are doing and they are coming. And someone will tell you that I want to put $10,000. Someone will tell you I want to put $20,000. Imagine when all this moment will come. What will happen to you that you are selling right now? You'll be having just yourself to be blamed. So you see, the chart is looking very well. The chart is willing. But remember, look at all these people who sold here. What was this all about? All those who sold here, what was it all about? Just fear. All right, fear. We need to break, if you know trading, you know that we need to break this resistance here and then break this one again up here. We're gone. Which, if these people are not selling, it'll be very easy for us to break this resistance and just go. Very simple. Even the market will notice us because they are robots. They are robots that are just waiting for us to trigger. There are people that have set robots with our coin. So they're just waiting for it to trigger this resistance. You see how all of robots will come in and buy. Robots will be buying all over the place. So if you are selling, you should know where to sell. But if you just go and be selling in disorder, you don't understand. You are just losing. I'm helping you not to lose money. Because at one point in time, whether you sell or you don't sell won't affect the chart because now we are still very young. We are just 1 month old. All right, we are just 1 month old. So if you sell right now, my God, you don't even, yeah, you are indirectly hurting us somehow. Bird. At the long run, you'll be the biggest loser. At the long run, you'll be the biggest loser. Instead, you should be struggling. I want to help all of you to make 1 million coin. So I'm going to be teaching you this more this week and showing you some of the humanitarian works that we are doing. We'll be feeding some people this week. For the past 2 weeks, we have fed more than 105 homes. We shall be feeding more again this week. And to be honest with you guys, donations are not coming. Many people are not donating. And remember, we need to leverage on the donation in order for us to keep doing our mission while we wait for the app to come. Because when the app will come, the app will be generating transaction fee, and we intend to use all that transaction fee for donation. All right. So you should help us in donating. You should help us in donating so that we can have more people to be giving out. Now, guys, when the price will reach 0.05, we shall start the water project. When the price will hit 0.05, we'll definitely start the water project, giving out water to communities all over the world. Okay? So, guys, just let me discuss this with you. A lot of people don't just know what they are doing. We just need to we just need to be organized and help each other to understand, even at level where you need to sell, where you need to buy back. All you need to do is understand all these things. Once you know all these things, before you know, in the next 6 months from now, you have 1 million coin without necessarily buying, because you know where you can sell, you know where you can buy back. So you can say that every time we make 30% or 40% increase, you sell just the profit and rebuy back. But if you don't have time, don't do it. Please, if you don't have time, don't do it. You will lose money at the end of the day. Just hold. All right, we have some background noise. Okay, let me look at the chat here. A lot of people, Madam Bay says, greetings, guys. Happy end of the year. First half of the year. We pray for a better beginning of the second half of the year. Of course. Okay, we have Chanceline. Chanceline says that, hello, good evening, just joining from Douala. My first time network has been disturbing a lot. Okay, you're welcome, Chanceline. Someone says, where is the zeal of inviting people? Let's ignite that fire. Because I didn't tell them that I'll give them some money today, right? But if you're coming here for the very first time, I'm going to give you $5. I'm going to give you about $3,000 worth of our coin. I didn't announce it, but I'm going to give it today. So get to the person that invited you today. If you are new here, let's hear from you. If you are new, create your wallet, your phantom wallet. Get to the person that invited you, and we're going to give you 5,000 worth of our coin. when I say new, I mean you don't have a wallet, you have never had coin FW before. It's your very first time joining. We are offering you, my team and I, will decide to offer you guys $5 worth of coin, about 3,000 coin, FW coin, which we don't advise you to sell. You're right. We want to train you not to sell, how to sell, by the way. If you really want to do it, we want to train you how to sell. And we'll keep doing this daily so that you understand exactly how you can make money, just participating in our coin, just being someone you understand what we are doing. So don't take the $5 and you sell. Think about it like this. This $5, what if I make what if the price goes to $1 within 1 or 2 years from now? What happened? What if the price goes to $10? That will be $30,000 that we are giving you today for free. So don't use long truth in order to sell. Don't say, I want to sell because I have my $5. I mean, just sell. You're losing. So meet the person that invited you here. If I track your wallet and I see that your wallet is new, I would definitely offer you $5 worth of coin, which is about 3,000 worth of coin. So hello, my name is Reverend Patrick. My very first time joining, Jerry invited me. Network is major challenge in my area. Shalom. Okay, welcome, Reverend. Really appreciate you being here. All right. So, okay, we have a lot of people that participated, and we also have Asafo. Meteran says, greetings, everyone. Rose says, this coin will fly. I don't know why people keep selling. Yeah, the thing is, they will sell at one point in time. What will they sell again? If they keep selling at one point in time, what will you sell again? Someone says, right on, MD. Xiaomi, all right, says, good evening, everyone. First timer. All right, welcome. And then Mommy Senge says, hello, everyone. Good to see some new participants here. Please keep inviting friends and family. Let's help feed the world together. Thank you. Great job, invited. I appreciate that, Mommy Senge. So, guys, we have some good things happening in our community. I just wanted to teach you today how you can really make more money while you participate. So, that being said, all right, make sure that you join our Twitter page. Our Twitter page is where is it, by the way? So please make sure you join our Twitter page, right? So this is it here. And if you come to our Twitter page, you see a lot of things that we are doing. Our app, we are working on our app. Our app should be out in the next 2 months from now. The app is going to be very awesome. It's going to be an app where you see all balances. You'll be able to tap up wallet. You'll be able to see a lot of things. So come to our Twitter page and watch this short video describing our app. We have been feeding people a lot all over the world, Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana. This coming week, we are also looking at Philippines. We are looking at Uganda. We are looking at, I think, Togo as well. So these are the countries that are also warming up. So these are some of the activities that we have been carrying out, guys. For those of you who are new, we have been carrying out lots and lots of activities, feeding people, homes. But when our price will reach 0.05, we shall start offering water to communities, like digging boreholes, treat those boreholes, and provide water to those communities. So let's get our price to that level where we shall do. And then if you want to be in a millionaire club are those who are having at least 1 million worth of our coin. If you buy for 1 million, let's say if you have 1 million FW coin, you join the millionaire club. These are people, the first group of persons that are going to start projects. All right, these are the first group of people that we shall start project, like a kind of harmonized project, and we shall bring in specialists to help us establish very big projects to sustain our Feed the World project. So, guys, these are some of the things that we are doing. You might want to come to our page for those who are coming in for the very first time. I just want to show you what we are doing for now. We are offering food to communities every day right now as we speak. So you really want to join us. This is like, you can see some of these parents. They are very happy, right? We're giving like 10 bucks, 10 kilograms of rice, gari, savon, vegetable oil. We are giving it a food that can take you for the past, for at least 2 weeks. So let me tell you something, guys. We discussed with the team. We discussed with the team that was on Thursday, and what we have decided is that we are not going to be giving out only food. Sometimes, instead of spending $1,000 per week just to give out food, what we do is that we are going to, like a model like this. What we do is that We come to you, we study what you can do like a mini business, all right? Like a mini business. Maybe you can be selling something in front of your compound or maybe in the market. So we sponsor a mini business for you. So that will definitely start this July. That project will start this July. So we'll not only feed you, we first of all feed you for 2 weeks and then we open a mini business for you. Even if we have to do it just for 20 homes a month, or we don't care. But we look at some of these people that can do something, all right? Some of these people can do something, and then we document. We give them funds, open this mini business for them, and then we now follow up. We now do follow up. We are now following them up. At one point in time now, if they have made enough profit for themselves, we can also open their wallets, and then they can buy now FW coin for their legacy. Then they leave it to them, and then look for a family member who understand what can happen, and then train a family member so that this family member can now be able to follow up with us, while we keep on documenting how we are following up with all these mini businesses. So we have our mothers like this. They are still strong, but they don't have the means. If you give them $100 or $200, they can sell something in the market. They can sell something in front of their houses, but they don't have the means right now. Nobody's giving them that kind of situation. So we don't only want to give them food, okay? We don't only want to give them food. We want to be able to sponsor mini businesses to them. So guys, listen to my voice message tomorrow. You can see a family like this. They have many kids at home, but they don't have the means to do a business. So we are going to find a way to open businesses to this. We call them mini businesses, so that they'll be able to feed their children. So that we don't give food only once in a while. We now feed you and solve the problem permanently. Yeah. Like a mother like this, we might open a small boutique in front of her store, in front of her compound, where these children now can be able to be fed all the time, no problem, while we follow them up. And then we make sure that this business can grow, and then we can open accounts to these children. From the profit that she's going to make from the businesses, we are now be able to open their FW coin. So for those who are new, just know that we are not offering food. We are also modifying our program to see that we can be solving this problem permanently. Okay, guys. So I don't know what you think about this. Let me hear some of your reactions. All right. Let me hear some of your reactions, as we are already running towards the end. I'm still looking at the chat here. A lot of people. Chanceline, welcome. So invested by a crypto glass man. Good, good. Invited by crypto glass man. Then we have Bianca says, hello. Bianca Gold. I invite many people, but seen two or more. All right, welcome. Good evening, everyone. I'm a first timer here. Welcome. I sell when you say sell. Technokia Ls5 say I sell when you say sell. All right. Like I said, guys, I'm not selling. I'm buying instead. When I have small money, I buy. I have small money, I just buy. When I see opportunity, a small dip, I just buy. Even if it's just $50, $100, I just keep buying. I just keep buying. Someone said, Shady Tech, invited by Bianca Gold. Welcome. I'm new, invited by OBY. This will certainly fly. I'm a holder. Congratulations. I'm glad to have you on board. And then we have Tramba says, wow, the idea of mini business, super awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, of course. We want to start a mini businesses, because right now we are spending approximately $1,000 a week just to give food. So imagine now we use $100 or $200 and open mini businesses to all these our mothers that they can't even feed themselves, but they can open a small thing, a small whatever in front of their houses, and sponsor a mini business for $200, $300, and then allow them to be, and then just follow them up to help them, or find a small place in the market, even if they're selling just pepper, even if they're selling just tomatoes, even if they're selling just spices. Those are businesses that have money. They'll now become active, and that will even increase their lifespan. That will increase their lifespan. They'll be happy. They'll be happy, and they'll look forward to join us. And of course, they'll look forward to join us in what we are doing once they start making some extra money for themselves. So it's going to increase their lifespan and make them even happy. So yeah. Someone said, at least we will not judge, we will not just be giving them fish, but equally teaching them how to fish, of course. And someone said, wow, I'm glad with what I'm hearing. The mini business idea is the best. All right. Kofi says, wow, that's good. And then Frank says, I second the idea of mini business setup for needy. And then Membalance says, a second advice is priceless. You nailed it, MD. Thank you so much. And Frank also says, buying and holding is my passion. All right. And then we have Ibanyo says, I was invited by Jerry from Ghana. Awesome. All right. So let's hear from George. George Asiku from Uganda. Hello, George. You want to unmute? Let's hear from you. Unmute yourself, George.
Yes, good evening, every member, and good evening to you, Mr. Crypto Prophet. Uh, it is always amazing to me when I hear all your plans which you throw to us. It's actually so fantabulous, so fantastic.
So fantabulous.
I always so this idea of creating mini businesses is actually a very good opportunity to change many lives everywhere in this part of the world. As you stated, instead of giving food, you can. It is like we are not showing them the direction of making money. It's like
Hmm.
we are fishing for them. We just give them to eat. It is better to train them how to fish,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then they also train them more. I think that's a very good idea.
Right.
The need assessment which I did, actually there were some two people which I discovered. One was suffering from HIV/AIDS, and really her life is not good. But Matthias, she had been doing some businesses, all those collapses. And right now, I try to support her with a very small money to put a mini business in front of her home. That
Hmm.
idea which you created really touched me. It is like you see some of the things which we are doing also quietly on the ground. That's
Right.
why we are trying to mention. So it is so good if you could really raise some of those people.
Mm.
And the one was having 13 children, and he has no proper job, and he's trying to do work of carpentry, but it is not always there. Really, kids are suffering. Kids are suffering, and they are not schooling.
Right.
So it's really very, very difficult when you see somebody going in such a life and you ask yourself, what will be the future of those children in the future? It is really touching. So that those all those ideas you have created, they are so good. And let us encourage one another. We
Right.
hold our hands so that we see that the world blow up with
Hmm.
our mighty plans which we have come with up with. Thank you so much for all this. Without wasting your time, I just want to appreciate and support what you have come up with. Thank you so very much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Judge from Uganda. I appreciate you. Thank you for that great contribution. So, guys, we have come to the end of our training for today. Reverend Patrick, please hook up with us. Let's try to educate you as you, in fact, fasten your seatbelts, fasten your seatbelts because we have a lot to discuss. We have a lot to talk about as a reverend in that capacity. I'm sure that you definitely love what we are doing. And believe me, you will definitely touch some other people in your community as time goes on. So we look forward to have further discussion with you and educate you on what, even further on what we are doing so that we can keep this movement going in that part of the world. Thank you very much for being on board. So tomorrow, I have a surprise for you tomorrow. Tomorrow, guys, I want to offer $50 to he or she that is going to invite the highest number of persons. I'll be offering you $50 tomorrow. If you invite the highest number of persons. So all of you who are here, get the ball straight, get it right as I'm telling you. I'm offering you $50 tomorrow if you invite the highest number of persons in this community or in this training. So I just hope that I will not travel tomorrow. I just hope I'll be in an area where there is network so I can catch up. But that is it. Our next training, which is tomorrow, I pray I'll be offering you $50. For those of you who are coming here for the very first time, like Reverend, just meet the person that invited you and get your account set up. We'll be offering all those who came here today for their very first time at least $5, and which is like $3,000 of our, I mean, 3,000 of our FW coin, which you can sell anytime you want, but don't sell now. Allow it to grow. Allow it for 6 months, 1 year. Why not 3 years? Why not 5 years? Don't sell. Imagine if somebody gave you $5 worth of Bitcoin 10 years back, or Solana 5 years back. Imagine if somebody gives you $5 worth of Solana 5 years back, you would have been $250,000 rich today. If somebody gave you Solana in 2020, just $5. So, guys, we are spreading abundance, we are spreading hope, we are restoring dignity. We are not only helping those who are in need, and we are also helping ourselves. That being said, thanks all of you for coming. We have a slogan, and this slogan is like when we say feed the world, you say we are neither rich nor famous, but we care deeply to look away. So I'm going to let all of you guys unmute yourselves. And when I say feed the world, you all say, I am neither, or sorry, you say we are neither rich nor famous, but we care deeply to look away. That's our slogan. So guys, unmute yourself. Let me allow everyone to unmute, and then I'll now say feed the world.
We are neither rich nor famous, but we care too much to look away.
Good. We're neither rich nor famous, but we care deeply.
Famous. Very.
Of course. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.